Hello, and welcome to Losers Watch Love Island. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Crista.
And we're here to talk about episodes 16 and 17 of Love Island, the USA Season 6.
Yes, correct.
These are the Casa episodes. Dun dun dun.
Are you going to recap from last week?
Yes, episode 15 was the one where we lost a boy and a girl from the two least popular couples.
Better known as the Savage Dumping, where we lost Cassidy and
Nigel. I remembered.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, and we pretty much just open up with them leaving.
Yeah.
That was the big recap. Nothing else really translates.
No, it was pretty boring.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Brandon is leading the pack today.
Uh-huh. Janae and Kenny start us off. They're the opening conversation to this episode, where she gets why he chose Nigel. She appreciates that he did that for his boy. And he says, that's my boy. I was going to do that. Always stand by him.
If only Leah knew the same lesson.
Yeah.
But she's a bitch. Continue.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of like minor conversations that don't matter. Serena and Cordell chat. They both tell each other that they like each other, and then they make kissy faces.
And then they said they could see it working on the outside.
Yeah.
With each other, which was nice.
Help. Nicole and Kendall chat, and they have a cute little handshake that they made up for each other.
But they're still not fully closed off.
No.
But it would take them a lot to turn their heads.
Yep. We go over to Rob and Aaron chatting. They go over the docks because it's romantic. And then they chat about how Rob kind of likes Liv.
Yeah. He just wants his two besties to date.
Yeah. And then Rob says, but he's a curse. And I agree. He's a curse.
It's because he wears the overalls. Because he's a minion.
They go to Betty time. And Aaron pulls the one-liner, and he's like looking at Liv and Rob because they're bed side by side, but not in the same bed. And he's just like, you guys should, maybe you should keep each other warm.
He's really pushing for it. He's loving it.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was okay.
Brekkie time comes, just a bunch of people talking dumb shit, and then they're separated, so all the girls are upstairs and all the guys are downstairs. And Miguel gets a text, and this was really weird because like he gets a text and then he's about to yell, and then Rob quiets him down.
Yeah, which was weird. It's like Rob knew.
Yeah.
That they were getting a Casa text.
Yeah. And Casa more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but he did come from Casa.
Yeah, but like,
I don't
how
know,
would we still know this season?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird. But anyway, the text says, like, don't be loud, and says, you guys are going to Casa more, but only if you choose to.
Yeah. That's new. They don't usually get a choice.
Was there anyone you thought wouldn't go to Casa?
No. The choice or not, you're not going to have your 4 friends go and you stay behind. And you're not going to give up the experience that everybody waits for in this show.
Well, I think that's stupid. I think Cordell and Aaron shouldn't have gone.
No, they shouldn't have, but they weren't going to not. The minute Rob went, Aaron's obviously going to go. He's like a little lost puppy dog.
Wow, that's rude.
Well, it's true.
They're just best friends and lovers.
Yeah, well, they were obviously going to go together.
Uh-huh. Anyway, Casa looks just like the villa.
They always do.
Yep.
It's just a different villa.
Yeah, I know, but everyone was so excited about it, and I think that's stupid because it looks exactly the same.
Well, yes.
Slightly different spots to sit at.
Somebody said it was a better color scheme. I think it was Miguel.
I think it was Miguel.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Serena and Kayla right now because Kayla cried when she learned.
Well, yeah, because Ariana shows up while they're getting ready, and then she says, let's go to the fire pit. Like, always, fire pit. And then tells them that they got the choice, and then...
Goes through each and every one of them individually to say that they went, and that was dumb. Like, they should have just said all of them went at once because not a single one of them didn't.
Well, and obviously they were all gone. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That was stupid.
I really hated the excuse that the boys gave of I would be doing myself a disservice if they don't, like, not explore Casa. I think that's dumb.
Well, they were all going to go. It just wasn't ever going to not be that. So I don't know why they talked about it at all. You were obviously going.
Yeah.
And Rob was single. He should go.
Well, yeah. And Miguel is
a turd.
Yeah.
Just a turd.
And Kendall's kind of a turd. He just found Nicole, which is a good couple for him.
Yeah.
It's like the best he's ever going to get. He won't date her outside of this, I'm sure.
No, absolutely not.
Even if they make it all the way to the end, I would not predict a long relationship for them two.
No, I agree. So then the girls get their Casa humans coming in.
The girls, or the Casa girls, come first.
Sorry, yeah. That makes more sense. I don't know why. Well, they got told that they were going to have guys coming in, though.
Yes.
And then they got excited. But yes, okay. And then the girls come in. They're all stupid. I have no happy opinions about any of these people. Go ahead.
Okay, we get Destiny.
Obviously a model.
A model who lives in Europe. That's all it said. Was very confusing. Which place in Europe?
And she also was the only one that didn't talk about her age.
Yep.
So no idea how old she is. Mystery.
Sierra, 22. She works for a tech company and is also a DJ.
Lil CC.
Lil CC. Follow her or whatever. Sydney, 24. Lives in New York. She's blonde.
Yep.
Kayla replacement. Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm. Catherine.
24. Lives in Scottsdale and is a personal assistant. Daya, who is coming for Cordell. She is 27. From LA and Australia. And she is a blogger of some form, a travel blogger.
Yeah, fake job, not a real job. And then Daniela. My only note about her was I already hate her. 22. Lives in Florida. And is from Florida.
No, she's not from Florida. She was from an island next to Puerto Rico.
I know, but she lives in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respectfully, then she sucks.
Yeah.
Which is a callback.
Okay.
You don't
Miami?
You don't remember the callback of
Miami.
Florida Boys?
Yeah, it was Miami Boys.
Okay.
Miami, Florida. Well, I said Miami 3 times.
I know. Calm down.
So they get a pool party.
Yeah, Aaron gets a text saying that there's going to be a pool party, and then they just have a little go in the pool.
So it's the same and they all have to go change from their one bikini to a different bikini.
Yep.
Which is stupid.
And then they chat a little bit amongst the boys, and Aaron and Rob have the same taste in girls,
where
they talk about
Destiny and Daniela.
Yeah, Destiny and Daniela.
Yeah, and then Cordell liked Daya as well. They both said they were each other's number one choice.
We jump over to the girls at the normal villa, and then they get the new boys, and there's not a lot of information here.
I didn't even write down their names, apparently. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I did.
Well,
because you skipped over when Kenny was saying the cute thing about how none of them compared to Janae's warmth. I thought that was cute.
That was cute.
And then I just had Miguel's gonna twist faux show, because Rob already called it. Rob was like, oh, Miguel's definitely out.
Miguel doesn't give a fuck.
But he likes Leah.
Yeah, he likes her, but
Does he? Or was that just their attempt of all staying together so that people can stay in the villa?
Yeah, probably that. And he probably wants us to, bangity bang bang.
Yeah.
And bangity bang more girls.
Bang,
all of the
bang,
girls.
Bangity bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the boys at the new villa. Or old villa, new boys. There we go. Jacoby.
So many interesting names.
23 years old. He's a Leo. We get all this information from their group chat.
And he's ugly. Continue.
Kane. He's from the UK. He is 28. He's a security guard and a personal trainer.
And he was 6'2" and has ugly tattoos.
He has so many tattoos right up his neck.
Yeah, and they're red. The red is what really, makes them uglier. Ugh.
Ignacio's next. He is 28. He's from Argentina, and he's a Pisces.
Latino swag is something he said out loud about himself, and I can't. What does Latino swag mean?
Don't know.
Oh, God, I can't. I hate his voice. People...
he has an accent.
No, I know, and I said this to you that I don't understand how people find accents attractive.
Well, it's okay. He has an accent and also a disadvantage when speaking English.
But it's not the.
So it's that part that you're not liking.
No, it's the accent. It's the and it's not just him. I just don't like accents. I don't like Aaron's accent either.
Wow.
Oh, I don't. I just find them unattractive. And yes, I guess the broken English doesn't help. If I can't understand what you're saying, it's harder for me to find you attractive.
Okay.
I need to be able to talk to you. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on to Jalen, 24, from Indiana. He's a Gemini.
And his talking head said, girls obsess over me. Ew.
Moving on to Josiah from Puerto Rico. He's a Sagittarius.
25. Super cocky. That's what I got from him.
Okay, cool.
That's my first impression.
We get very little, so.
Yes.
And then finally, George.
A future surgeon.
Yes. He called himself a future surgeon, and I got no other information.
23 years old, loves blondes.
Thank you.
Those are the only talking points he had going on. And then we don't see him again.
Yeah,
we see him sleeping alone in a bed. And that is the only time we see him again. And then he makes the toast the next night for some odd reason.
You're spoiling. You're jumping way ahead.
No,
here.
but that's all we will ever say of George.
You don't know that? Maybe he makes a turnaround later.
Yes, but in the 2 episodes we watched, that is all we saw of George.
Spoiler alert.
Big spoiler, George is a loser.
Wow. Rude. Pool party. They get a pool party too. I'm impressed with Nicole's party trick where she put that wine or...
It was like a champagne bottle.
Champagne bottle, yeah. On her head, and then she did a squat all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
And got back up with it without touching it.
Yeah.
Balance, poise.
Yeah, she did good.
Beauty, grace, all that things.
Beauty, crazy. I didn't know she was trying out for Miss Congeniality.
Well, she succeeded.
She won. She is
beat Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, she is Miss Congeniality.
We pretty much just jump back from Casa conversation to Villa conversation and back and forth between like who should be coupled up. So we go to Miguel, who's moving pretty quickly on Sierra.
Yeah.
He did say that like all these girls are his type over and over again.
And then they were talking about, she said she's never been in a relationship, but then they both talked about that they had dated someone for a year. What are you guys talking about? That's dating then. You dated a person.
Yeah, and they say the word dating. They didn't even say situationship for a year. They said I was dating someone for a year. Like, even if it's more casual, it's still like you were dating.
Like, I understand
and you admitted it.
I understand that you're supposed to be an attractive person on reality TV, but you just can't be that dumb. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh boy. We'll get into more dumb people later.
Oh, we will?
Nicole. She says a lot of dumb things to Kane.
True. And then my only note from Leah talking to, I don't even know.
Ignacia.
Yeah. Is that he talks about how he can't lie and he's a really bad liar. And she's like, yeah, I don't like lying either. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, and he has seen the show. So
yeah, I don't understand it either.
But that was my only note from their conversation.
Yep. And we're going over to Aaron and Daniela talking, and it gets very emotional.
And he says, I love you, but won't say it to Kaylor. It was weird.
Did he say, I love you, or I love that?
No, he said, I love you, or I love you because of this. I already love you, is what he said, sorry, at that time. There was another time later. But he wouldn't even say the word love to Kaylor. He just kept saying, well, L word you this, and L word you that, because he was a child, apparently.
Yes. He temporarily regressed to a 12-year-old.
But then, yeah, so I thought that was
perfectly fine sharing such emotions.
Yeah, I think that was disrespectful. Didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know. It was an awkward conversation. And, like, yeah, they were very personal and very deep very quickly with, like, talking about her family and stuff.
Yeah, because I think she played the dead mom card to get the sympathy and love from him right away.
Wow.
I do, though, because he's such a nice guy that he feels, and she knows because she's watched the show.
Yeah.
And she knows exactly that he's the sentimental, super sweet, really caring person. I believe her mom's dead, and I feel bad for her. It's not that.
She wouldn't lie about that.
No, but I think
crazy.
Nobody just says that as their first conversation.
Sure,
and I think she did it on
chatting.
purpose. No, I think she did that to get him in her corner right away. Because he was like, oh, I'm just trying to picture how you feel and blah, blah, blah. And oh my God. Yeah, like, no. She knows what she's doing.
Okay.
I think everybody's conniving on the show.
Apparently, jeez.
True fact. Leah's ruined me for everybody forever now.
You don't believe in love anymore?
No, they don't.
Love Island dead.
Yep. Leah really killed me.
We cut back to Kaylor, and she's just crying about missing Aaron. And that's pretty much all she does all the time.
Yeah.
Unless she's in a challenge.
Yeah, so we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. I'll keep telling you about it. Don't worry.
Oh, God.
We go to Nicole and Kane, and they're chatting. And Nicole is dumb. She says a lot of weird, dumb things that...
It's true. I did write, since when is Nicole stupid?
Yeah.
But also, he's also stupid. Why was the first thing he said was, you're so standoffish because you look like my ex. The fuck? That doesn't mean she's standoffish just because she reminds you of your ex.
He did go on to explain, like, no, I think I'm just having preconceived notions because of that.
I know, but it was weird to just say that right away.
It was. And then Nicole takes it well, though, and says at least he thinks that I'm attractive because I look like his ex.
Well, yeah, because Nicole's great, but she's stupid now. So
yeah. I don't have a lot of examples here. It's just like weird, dumb things.
She said he looks like Conor McGregor.
That's what I was getting to. Yeah.
What?
And she says maybe it's just because the accent. I'm sorry, Conor McGregor is Irish and Kane is not.
No, it's very weird.
Very different accents. Like, they don't sound alike at all. Don't talk alike at all.
But at the same time, we have to remember we're watching a show where it's like stupid people.
You don't know they're stupid. They have better jobs than I do.
But these people are willing to be naked on live television all the time, you know?
If I looked as good as them, I would too.
No, I absolutely wouldn't. They watch you shower.
Well, yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, like
You could wear a bathing suit.
But it's too intimate. You have to be a certain type of person to be okay to be on these shows.
No, they look great, so they can.
But it's not just about that, though. You have to be fine with people invading your whole life for weeks.
While you sit on vacation.
Yeah, so? I don't know. We agree to disagree.
Fine.
Okay.
Cordell and Daya chat. She comes in very strong on Cordell. You don't like her?
I absolutely do not like her.
Okay.
I think she's too intense. Like, it screams desperation. I really want to stay on the show, to me.
Yeah, I'm tossed between, like, agreeing with you on that point, or maybe she just really likes my boy Cordell, because who wouldn't? He's great.
I think all of Casa Amor all the time is the desperation to really want to stay on this vacation and be on the show. So you try to do everything you possibly can with whoever's going to bite.
Yeah.
I don't think that she is picking someone who's just going to bite. I think she actually did have her mind set on Cordell, and that's fine. But that's in a general. Casa Amor is just the only attempt these people get to be on the show.
Until they come back next season. Rob.
Yeah, only Rob. Rob's the first and only person that's ever come back from Casa.
I'm sure he's not. I'm sure other people have been on Casa and went on to another season.
Not that they've ever spoken about.
Okay.
Because that was one of the first things they talked about with Rob. They've never talked about something like that. We had Molly come back.
From Casa.
Like in Casa from getting dumped. But that's really the only one that's ever, like, crossed over like that. I just think that's, like, their whole point, is to get on the show.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, I don't like
maybe there's a chance. I don't know. Cordell's vibing with us, though, and he is screwed.
But I didn't like when she was saying, like, oh, I'm going to treat you the way you deserve, as if Serena now, like, is just a piece of shit. And treats him, like, she's seen the whole show.
Well, you don't know where she saw it to. You don't know if they saw...
Later, Ignacio or whatever the fuck, he saw what's-her-face boop Connor on the nose. That was like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, so maybe that's where they stopped seeing, and that's before Serena and Cordell got super duper involved.
No, it's not. I disagree. I disagree with you. That's fine. Continue along.
Yeah. We jump to Janae chatting with Josiah. And they have a conversation about their past relationships where he admitted to cheating before.
Good first date convo.
Kind of gets over it real quick. And then she talks about dumb shit. Like how if she dated him, it would be 2 J names being together. And then they would have kids and name their kids with J names. And then they'd live in a J-shaped house. And Janae is apparently also stupid.
I think we already knew that.
Just so many unintelligent people with nice jobs for some reason.
But, like, also, these people don't have any form of entertainment or anything, and all they do is talk to each other. Like, at some point, you're going to have quite a few stupid conversations. You and I have stupid conversations. Like, and we have entertainment. They don't have phones. They don't have TV. They don't have anything except each other. That's a nightmare. What would you talk about for, like, weeks on end, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Recite the entire 3 seasons of Beast Wars.
Oh my god!
To whoever would listen to me,
and then somebody watching TV would be like, "Wow, what a stupid conversation!"
And then they'd have a podcast about it.
Yeah.
We jump over to the boys
making fun of Aaron.
I
did not like that.
Yeah, that was rude.
Like, oh, he cried about that. What do you think he's gonna do when you steal his girl? Get out of here.
Yeah.
And
So
also,
they were
Taylor's too nice.
They were pointing out when they were watching Aaron cry over Rob almost leaving.
And Connor leaving.
Oh, well, like, I thought it was mostly Rob, but...
Oh, I think it was both. I think he's just a crybaby. And that's fine.
Yeah, but, like, I think they specifically said when Rob was going to leave with Andrea and Aaron, like, crying and freaking out. And then they were like, imagine when you steal his girl.
It was just rude.
Yeah, it was.
I don't like any of them.
Yeah, none of them showed me anything, like, that I'd like. I don't know.
Yeah, like...
Some of them seem fine. Like, I have nothing wrong with Ignacio. He's just trying to, like,
He's trying to talk to Leah. That's his first mistake of why we don't like him.
Well, true, but, like, he's just trying to be a normal dude, and he didn't say anything mean.
I like George because we don't ever see George. George is the best because he can't say anything to piss me off.
Okay.
They switch over, and Rob's talking about his dick on denim. I don't even understand. I think he doesn't wear underwear with his overalls, and that makes me really uncomfortable.
He's talking to Destiny, and they eventually start talking about, like, him wearing his overalls and shit. And then he does say D
on D.
And then explains that it's dick on denim. So, yes, that was very confusing. And does he wear underwear? I don't want to know.
That was my only note about the conversation. Rob equals dick on denim. Ew.
Yeah, it was gross.
And, like, do you wash those in between? Because I feel like he's just always wearing those.
No, it's only, like, it's pretty much every, like, third night, I think.
Yeah, but they only get to do laundry once a week on their day off.
Well, you don't wash denim that much, right?
I think if my dick was touching it, I'd probably wash it a bit more.
No, I don't know, okay? I don't do that with my jeans. I wear boxers like a normal person.
Okay, continue.
Okay, we jumped to Janae talking to Jacoby. Janae says that she's a 40-year-old man in her 27-year-old body and that she's so mature, etc., etc. And I didn't like this conversation because, no, you're not.
She's the least immature. The word. Yeah, that is what I'm
The most mature?
Yeah, like, I don't think she's the most mature, but I don't think she's the most immature.
She's definitely not a 40-year-old man.
No.
That's not, like, she has reacted like a girl does to a lot of things.
Wow. Sexist. And then they play spin the bottle.
They play a giant spin the bottle game.
And you pick the card on top and you read it out loud.
Yes. So when you get chosen by the bottle, you pick a card, you read it out loud, you do the dare or whatever.
And there was nothing really exciting about.
Like, it's a game, so everyone's just kissing whoever they're basically told to kiss based off of the dare.
The only thing that I found that surprised me was Serena got who's most her type, and she kissed Kane, tattoo neck guy.
Yeah.
I thought I did not expect that at all. That's not who I thought her type was.
Passion.
It just was weird. And then Cordell basically fingering that girl.
Yeah.
That was a lot, too. Those were my only notable moments from this game.
Cordell had to make someone choose someone to kiss, and then she chose him, so it came on a lot.
There was a lot.
It was a lot.
Too much, one would say.
We go over to post-bottle game, and Serena and Kayla are crying over missing Cordell and Aaron.
This is a skip thing. We don't need to talk about it again.
But they have to. After every game, they think about, that was just a game, so it's fine. But like, I'm sad about it.
We know they're sad. The audience knows they're sad. Everybody knows they're sad. We're good. They stay sad for the next 2 episodes. Got it.
At least.
Yeah. Probably more after that. And then movie night, they'll be sad again.
Yep. We cut to Cordell and Dea looking at the beds, and Dea pulls a slick line of like, which bed are we going to choose? And then they go through the whole like, are you asking me to share a bed with you? And then she's like, no, I'm telling you we're sharing a bed. You just have to pick which bed.
I think she's trying too hard. And like, I think she's only doing it because she's watched the show and knows that he likes somebody more out there.
Yeah.
And then they kiss not in a challenge, and I'm just disappointed in him, and I'm not a fan anymore.
Okay, well, yeah, me neither. But we have to explain how, though, that she tricked him into kissing.
She did not trick him. He's stupid. She's stupid. He wanted lip chap. She said, I only have lip gloss. Haha. But do you want to take it off my lips so it doesn't look like you took off or put on lip gloss? Stupid.
Stupid.
All of it was stupid. None of that was slick. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Women are stupid.
And then we jump over to Aaron and Daniela, and they're chatting about how they're going to share a bed tonight.
Stupid also. Disappointment.
And that's where that episode ends.
Disappointment in everybody.
And then we jump back into episode 17, where Aaron decides
to share a bed.
It was a cliffhanger, quote unquote, as to if he would choose to sleep with her or sleep in the same bed with her.
Such a cliffhanger. I didn't even see it coming that obviously he was going to do that.
Yeah, shocking.
And then he said, but I'm going to have ground rules. And one of them is, I'm going to have clothes. What? When do you not? What? And he wore the same amount of clothes he wears every time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But he's going to do nothing too crazy.
Cuddles. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would kiss you, but I respect her. And then he does the exact same handshake he does with Kaylor.
Yeah.
So respectful.
Just teaches
Beautiful.
that locket handshake to everyone.
Stupid.
Aaron, Cordell, just ruining our lives. Get out of here.
So then we move on to Bitch Tit and the guy I don't like making out.
Leah and Ignacio, they go to All the Feels couch, and that's his first time being there, and it's a big deal.
Like, obviously, it's his first time being there. He just got here. What a stupid question.
They make it, he's been here all day, and they make it a big deal that she's stealing his first.
She's an idiot, and she's easier than an easy bake oven. That's the best thing I've written all day. And I hate her. Move on.
Well, no, because this is the funny part where she does the pistols, the handguns to him, and then he laughs at her and then goes, please don't boot me on the forehead like you did Connor.
And then she almost booped him.
Yeah, it was really funny.
And then he said, you're a booper.
Yeah, and then they make out.
It was just awkward.
And I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Leah would make out with someone.
It's like her fifth one.
Yeah, I know.
I liked Rob's advice in this next conversation that you didn't like, so go through why you didn't like it.
Well, I want to say that Rob and Aaron giving each other piggybacks is cute.
Okay.
They're a couple.
I didn't see that. I think that was rating.
Yeah, he just says, like, see these things through, but don't do anything stupid. And, like, those two things seem to be opposites.
But
with this situation.
I just disagree. I think he's just trying to say, like, because if Aaron doesn't explore anything at all, don't you think he'll eventually regret it and be like, oh, I was only with Kaylor the whole time. What if I ever wanted to talk? Like, I didn't even try to talk to anybody else or see anything.
No, because that's life.
That's not the point of this show.
But you'll find someone you vibe with, and then you fall in love, and then you ignore the other people.
Yes, but that's like not in a week kind of deal. And you're in this show for a fast-paced experience. And him saying don't do something stupid makes sense. Don't do something stupid. He already did, so it doesn't matter. But don't do more stupid.
I don't know.
I thought, okay.
It's both good and bad advice. Pick your side, whatever.
Okay.
We go to Miguel chatting with Sierra. We go to Leah telling the girls that she doesn't even like Ignacio.
Yep, she just misses Miguel.
Yep.
Who's probably already had sex with another girl by this point because he's crazy, so.
Yep.
But I'm kind of glad. I can't wait for him to bring someone back. I hope she doesn't. I hope she's, like, disappointed and heartbroken, and then I hope she goes home.
Okay. Wow. Aggressive, but I agree.
Yep.
Janae and Josiah chat, and Josiah asks to share a bed with Janae, and she says no.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes it, and this is where we disagreed, but I think he was disappointed, but took it very well. Like, no reaction, like, negative reaction right away, other than looking a little sad. And then she says, I was just kidding.
She's funny.
She's a funny person.
And then Kaylor and Serena decide they're sleeping in soul ties.
Yep.
Well, Kaylor decided, I don't care what he's doing. I'm sleeping in soul ties, even if it's alone. And Serena says, no, I'm sleeping with you. And they do.
Yep.
And then Janae says she wants to respect Kenny and stay away in bed. She built a little pillow fort.
Sure.
I don't think we really saw it, but she said she did.
And we jump to the boys getting ready for bed, and Cordell tells the boys that Daya smooth-dogged into kissing him.
And that he feels bad and blah, 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 but it's all bullshit.
He can still feel bad and then be a shitty person.
And then do it again?
Yeah, well, probably.
Yeah. And then this is when Kendall needs to relax with being the hype man. He's pissing me off in these episodes.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're not doing these things because you like the person you're with doesn't mean you get to hype everybody else up to do bad shit and be like, my boy needs this. He really needs it. Why? Why can't you? Why don't you need it?
Well, like, he does, and
barely.
He's trying. Like, Kendall wants to do it with Sierra, but Sierra's mostly been with Miguel. So he's just not getting the opportunity to do what Cordell was doing. So
he's egging on everybody else to be a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like... I haven't liked Cordell in a while. He's really annoying. Kendall, sorry. I don't like Cordell anymore either, but Kendall's very annoying the last few episodes, and this one's just like my breaking point of you're actually pissing me off now.
Oh.
Like, I can't.
We're just going to end up with hating all 11 Islanders.
Like, I legitimately, though, I can't wait to talk about who my favorites are because
Don't know.
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to bed. Kayla and Serena are sleeping in soul ties. Liv and Jalen match for that. Leah and Ignacio match. And Janae and Josiah match. And then
Sure.
the boys are Rob and Destiny, Aaron and Daniela, Kenny and Sid, Kendall and Catherine, Cordell and Dia, and Miguel and Sierra. Oof. That was a lot.
Didn't write any of that down.
Well, like...
None of it was important, somehow.
The first night, I feel like it's important.
All right. I feel like we cut to the morning.
Yeah.
And then Serena's laying on the ground upset. And I know you think it's stupid. She's upset because she's going to look stupid. But I think she's upset because she's worried what Cordell's doing and she's sleeping in soul ties. And I liked that Liv was trying to help her feel better.
Yep.
And like trying to pick her up. And
this is where I said Liv is wrong about everything, like usual.
why?
Because she's saying, like, no, their boys aren't doing anything stupid. You all look stupid.
Yeah, but they think that they're not. Because Liv thinks that they're good people. It's not her fault they're being shitty.
Yeah, well, she's just wrong.
Yeah, but she's trying to make them feel better. I get it.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing.
I also get it, but she's wrong. And also, I really am sick of the whole everyone thinking they're looking stupid. And everyone just being like, that's their number one priority is to not look stupid while trying to date on this stupid show. And it pisses me off. Maybe it's a Gen Z thing, but it pisses me off. Everyone looks stupid all the time. You're being stupid by trying to say you don't want to look stupid.
You look stupid because you're on Love Island.
Yeah.
And you can't find love in real life. So you need to do this to get your clout and love.
I think it's half of like clout. Clout is probably a bigger thing than I can't find love.
Yeah, but some people...
I think
some people believe that it works because there are a lot of couples since the first season of Love Island that are still together, are married, do have kids. Like,
you have a huge pool of people. Like,
yeah.
Of course, like, you're going to have high numbers.
Yeah, but I think there's a more success rate out of something like this than there will ever be out of Love is Blind.
Yes, but the Love is Blind people stay together pretty long, the ones that do match.
Sometimes. Half of the last, like, 2 seasons, half of them...
They didn't get married.
No, I know, but they didn't date after either.
Yeah, but the Love is Blind people that got married, like, a lot of them have stayed together.
Yes, but
they have a high success rate.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of couples that do work out from this show as well. But this show has a lot more seasons and a lot more
exactly a bigger
series.
Pool.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like last season of Love is Blind though, we only saw that 2 couples the whole time. The show was about 2 couples because all the other ones broke up and it was boring.
Yep. Okay. Different show though.
I know. Like, I'm just saying.
And those 2 are probably still together right now.
They are.
Well, that's my point. Duh.
Anyway,
Jacoby makes Janae breakfast. Everyone is jealous that a boy made Janae breakfast. How does Janae keep getting boys to
and
make breakfast?
It wasn't the boy she slept with.
It was not.
So that was what they were saying. They were like, how do you keep doing this?
Yep. We jumped to Cordell and Dia talking.
Forward.
I also noted that. And it's funny because all the other boys are just sitting there like eating watermelon or something and like watching them chat and then just making commentary.
And yeah, and then Cordell's disappointing. So, and then the people who make this show are disappointing because they don't want to listen to people slurp kiss. It's disgusting.
Yep.
Turn the mics off.
Yeah, you really should do some editing with the weird kissing noises. Cordell and Dia start kissing, and we hear it, and it's gross.
And they do edit the show, so why can't you edit that out?
Just make it quieter.
Yeah, like it's just this.
Yeah.
And then Kendall's trying with
Sierra.
There we go.
Whoops.
But I don't know. I can't tell if she's actually into it or not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And you're not going to steal her from Miguel.
Yeah.
Like
they both suck, but I feel like Miguel's more personality than Kendall.
And also, if she wants to stay on the show, Miguel is the one to get her back to the show.
True. And then Nicole friend zones Kane. Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Not surprising. He said he was on the same page. Whether he is or not, I don't know. But he took it well.
Yeah. I would just stop chatting with you because I'm obviously not going to get on the show.
Yeah. Like, I'm done with you. Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
And then Aaron and what's-her-face?
Daniela.
Make out again, which is so stupid.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They have to test to see if she's a bad kisser because that's what she says.
Even though that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm pretty sure they kissed in the challenge the day before.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
so
a very dumb reason to kiss someone.
yeah, like I don't know what he's doing. He's a fucking idiot. And then there's Cordell. Yeah. Shut up.
You mean Kendall?
Damn it. Yes.
The boys are still sitting there watching.
And it's creepy.
Commentary.
Ugh. Yeah. And then they get texts.
No, before that, they have a pool party again.
Well, the boys are jumping in the pool.
It's a pool party. It's a pool party. None of the girls went in.
It's because it's not a pool party. It was just them deciding to go in the pool.
Yeah. And then Kendall hypes up Daniela about trying to keep going with Aaron, and then tells Daniela about how he would, turn his head a little bit for Sierra.
Yeah.
So he's obviously trying to manipulate that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's just pushing, I don't know. He's just being weird. He's bugging me.
Yep, I agree. And then we get a text. Kenny and Serena both get texts saying that there is going to be a raunchy racing kissing game or whatever.
Yeah.
So they get texts.
Well, it's the competition between the two villas to see who wins. We do this every season.
Yeah.
So they both get the same text at the same time, and then whoever is faster and more style points gets the point.
Yeah.
And then usually they're like, whoever wins gets a party. Like every night's not a party for them, but they didn't do that this time.
Yeah, because they get rid of that lie because every night's a party.
Every night's a party.
Yep. I didn't write down everything that happened.
I wrote down nothing.
So some highlights. I liked when Leah was yelling, "Put me on the floor, bitch," when she was supposed to make out with someone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was funny.
I liked the guy who threw Liv into the bush.
Yeah, and she didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
He had to kiss someone foreign, and
he chose Liv
and just
he just attacked her. He pounced, and then she flew backwards into a bush, and her arms were in the bush. It was just
it was aggressive. And then she got up and was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And they won that point.
I think so. Yeah,
I think they did.
Because Aaron and Daniela also had to kiss for that one,
and they went in the shower to probably piss.
They ran them in the shower.
Yeah. To piss Kayla off. Why do we keep calling her Taylor all of a sudden tonight? My brain's not working.
Kayla kissed Jalen.
Yep. For most attracted. You.
Wow, that's rude. Well, it was just nice to see Kayla kissing someone,
I guess.
Cordell kissed two girls because he had the best tattoos for one of them. One of them was the shortest boy, and one of them was the best tattoos.
Well, he kissed Daya the first time.
Yeah.
And then he was like, fuck it, I'm going to switch it up and kiss. I don't even know.
No, that was Aaron.
Oh, that was Aaron. You're right.
That was another kiss.
Yeah, you're right.
Aaron didn't kiss Daniela.
Yeah.
He kissed Destiny or Sierra. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last text was kiss like it's the last night on Earth.
Everybody.
And it was gross.
So yeah, it was like an orgy waiting to happen that they were all so excited about.
Yeah, it was gross. There was a lot of slurping noises.
But it wasn't like you picked who you were attracted to. It was whoever was next to you was who they grabbed because it was about speed. So everybody just picked the person they were sitting next to.
Yeah, on both Villa and Casa. And it was gross, cutting back and forth. And yeah, ugh.
It was weird. Yeah, not a fan. And then Casa won the whole game overall.
Not very surprising. I don't know.
No, because the guys are
more
wild childs. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get after the party and everyone's sad about losing in the villa. And then Kayla gives a little prep talk to Serena and Janae about,
Doesn't matter. We lost. We looked hot doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. And get out there and do stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly to Serena.
You do it. You got this.
Because Kayla and Serena don't deserve to just sit around and mope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, is fair.
Good job, Kayla, for one time in these 2 episodes. All of your talking heads have been you crying about Aaron, but whatever.
She likes weird skin guy, and maybe she wants to talk to him.
Jalen.
Maybe they want to chat. I don't know.
Rude.
I don't know their names. I don't have the capacity to remember because they're not coming back.
Yeah.
So after these 3 episodes, it doesn't matter anymore. So they all have terrible nicknames that I only write down and don't say out loud for most of them.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, see? And that's about it.
Well, Kayla goes and grabs Jalen for a combo. And then Jalen has to hear about Aaron a lot. And I felt bad for him because all of his conversation, and he's being very polite, but he just has to hear about how great her connection with Aaron is.
Yeah, but it's hard. That's what she has to talk about right now. I don't know.
What a waste of time for Jalen.
But like, all of it is a waste of time because Kaylor's not picking anyone. That's just not happening. You know what I mean? Kaylor and Serena are not going to pick a different guy to bring back.
Yeah, I guess. But like, it's just, I don't know.
Dumb.
Then we get the preview for the next night. And this is where we see Cordell in bed.
Basically having sex.
It looks like they were having sexy time.
It definitely looked like they have sex. And I'm sure they're going to try and say they didn't, but they definitely do.
Uh-huh.
And that's crazy. So who's your favorite guy?
I'm going to say Kenny.
Because he did nothing.
I like Kenny. He's been cool the whole time. We don't see super a lot of him, but he's nice every time we do.
I liked what he said about Janae.
Yeah. And him and Janae are like barely together.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
so sweet.
Even if they do things, it doesn't really matter. And like, they can come back from it or not, or move on.
I honestly forgot about Kenny in general because he really wasn't in these 2 episodes much.
I feel like he was just chatting to the girls, just being chill though.
Yeah.
Your favorite guy?
I guess I'm going Kenny. I hate everybody else. I can't.
You can pick one of the new guys. You can like Ignacio suddenly.
I hate Ignacio. Ignacio's probably my least favorite of all of the men in the show. He was wearing a weird hat. Like I can't with that man. Well, I like the guy that brought Janae breakfast.
Jacoby, yeah.
He seems sweet. Like, we haven't seen a ton of him, but he seems sweet. But I'm going to go Kenny out of our normal guys.
Okay.
Favorite girl, I don't know. I'm still going with Kaylor. I thought Liv was sweet in this episode. I don't care that she's crying, but it doesn't bug me the same way it bugs you. Yeah. But, like, I thought Liv was sweet in this episode, and I liked her reaction to their kiss, so maybe I'll go Liv.
Okay. I don't know who I like for the girls.
Say Leah, and I'll punch you in the face.
I don't know. I thought Leah was funny with that line, though.
No. Leah doesn't get to be your favorite.
Wow.
Leah's not even on the charts of option.
Rude.
Really? Leah?
I don't know. None of the girls did anything. Janae. Fine, Janae.
Janae's been cute.
She's out there respectfully getting to know people.
Yeah, and she's nice.
Yeah.
And
then do we do a favorite couple?
No, because what would you do out of the new ones?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
None.
Cordell and Daya.
No, I can't stand Daya. Ew. Now I have to think. And I can't. I don't even write their names down.
Well, pick the one you do know, and then I can fill you in on the other.
Who was Liv sleeping with? Oh no, it was the guy that Kaylor talked to at the end there. Jalen?
Liv? Yeah, Jalen.
No, not them. They aren't it. I'm going to go Miguel and Sierra.
Yeah.
Because I can see them actually, like, trying.
Okay.
I don't think I could see them actually dating outside of the villa, but I could see him bringing her back and trying at least.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe they'll get rid of Leah.
Yeah, and that would piss Leah off, so I'm super down. I didn't even think about that when I said it, but they seem the most compatible at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. See you tomorrow night.